banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the intergalactic space arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I'm wrapping up 2016 with a review of a game on the Turbografx-16, and what a game it is. This is Air Zonk. All the way from 1992, it's Air Zonk on the Turbografx-16 from Hudson and Red Company. Air Zonk. Who is he? Is he like a cyborg version of Bonk? Do you remember Bonk? Bonk was like the Turbografx-16 mascot. Batter up! I'm not exactly sure what Zonk's story is, but I think had Zonk come out before Bonk, we'd all be talking Turbografx-16 these days instead of the NES, right? Cheers to Air Zonk. It was a lot like Bonk, with a Z. Well, probably not, but it's fun to imagine. Because Zonk is super cool. I've played the Bonk games, they're okay, but this one is great. And gosh, does it command a seriously high price tag out there for the PC-Engine and Turbografx-16. You gotta love the music in this game, it's great. Yeah! Flying Death Cow! I don't know what that is. It's my baseball friend! Woo! It may be worth it though. This game's only fault, the only thing wrong with Air Zonk, is that it's really short. Flying Death Missile! But this game's personality is so big that it almost makes up for it. I'm a big fan of Mr. Missile. Almost. Honestly, if this game didn't cost so much these days, it would be a no-brainer. Yeah! Woo! Air Zonk is really fun. This game reminds me a lot of Parodius. It's a side-scrolling spaceship shooter with a likable cyborg. And while it pains me to say this, there's a genre out there for this called cute 'em up. Ugh. I know, it burns. If you collect a certain number of those small smiley faces, that brings out the big smiley face, which activates one of your super friends. None of you stand a chance! Woo! And then if you collect a bunch of other small smiley faces, another big smiley face comes out, and then you turn into something weird. Give me a friend! Yeah, what is that? But also something awesome. Is that a gumball machine wearing a top hat? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. The art design and music and backgrounds in Air Zonk are amazing. Everything about this game is amazing except it's short. Go, go, gumball machine wearing a top hat! There's a bunch of super fun weapon power-ups, and if you've played games like Sexy Parodius or Star Parodia, then you should know exactly what to expect here. Get 'em! From the gameplay standpoint, Air Zonk plays well. It's fast, it's responsive. The Turbografx-16 handles games like this nicely, as those of you collecting for the PC-Engine know. Yeah! You can't defeat my gumball machine wearing a top hat. I love how it just goes bow 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 bow. It's like the dragon from the pinball machine. Bow 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 bow. I like the baseball player guy. You know, I like everything in this game, especially the flamethrower dump truck. That might be my favorite, or Mr. Missile. What the hell is that? Or the gumball machine with the top hat. You know they're all good. Keep an eye out for weapon power-ups. There's a bunch to choose from. The homing missiles are really good. I'm now a gumball machine with a top hat and Air Zonk wearing sunglasses on drugs. Apparently lots of them. Mini Zonk has a homing laser, and I also like the punchy glove. I believe all of the power-ups except Mini Zonk give you a supercharged weapon. Air Zonk. This game does not disappoint. Well, except for it being really short. There's only 5 levels. And while the last one is pretty long, it's still a reasonably short game. Land of Drool. This is where my dog lives. However, that doesn't stop me from recommending it, and I've got a super duper Air Zonk sized classic game room shout out and thank you going to Ahmed from Springfield Gardens, New York.
I am like Gambit with sunglasses and very small.
Once again, thank you.
It looks like a cat, but it's gotta be a dog because it's going bow, 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 bow. Cats don't go bow.
Thank you. I felt like I needed to get at least one Turbografx-16 review in there for 2016, and this seemed like a good choice. Alright, if you're gonna buy the game anyway, buy it through ClassicGameroom.com. Welcome to the club. It's the Lord Carnage Club, where I thank these backers on Patreon by shouting their name in a volcano from within the zone of danger. Jeff Breyer. Jeff Breyer. Derek Langley. Derek Langley. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Michael Fernandez. Those not named Michael Fernandez aren't Michael Fernandez. Steven Chucknick. Steven Chucknick. Al Stiver. Al Stiver. Rick DeBarros. Rick DeBarros. Jason Goy. Jason Goy. Sergio Matthias Hergert. Chip Sync Bell. Chip Sync Bell. Busy Signal. Still busy. Sean Zoltek. Sean Zoltek. Philip Strabenmuller. Phil does the dance of safety in the zone of danger. Jack Stavris. Jack Stavris. Ohad Kane.